Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Performing our national anthem, that was Skylar Cole. And now we'll be back in just a moment. Welcome to 2K Sports. We have a Monday night of basketball for you. And tonight, we've got the Philadelphia 76ers playing against the Indiana Pacers. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, and the fourth member of our crew, reporter Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey, Brian. The Sixers team is all in. Doc Rivers saying, quote, "We talked about it. We can do a lot of winning, or we can try to be the winner. And being a winner is hard. That's what we want to become. We want the opportunity to be the winner." Brian, there's a difference. Back to you.
Looking to be the last team standing, Allie. Thank you. And the injury story? When you're missing two players, including a starter, a lot changes. Rotations and roles.
You have two players injured, one of their stars out. Something they'll have to dig deep to overcome.
And now Indiana's starting group. They've got Jalen Smith. T.J. McConnell is out there with Buddy Hield. Then it's Chris Duarte. And it's Turner in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the 76ers, Thibault and Harris at the 3 and the 4. Maxey out there with James Harden. And it's Embiid in at the 5.
Yeah, and for the Pacers, things had gotten stale. So they bring in a new coach in Rick Carlisle, a new potential star in Tyrese Halliburton. A fresh start for this franchise.
And the Pacers start out with the ball. Harden against McConnell. Pass to Turner. Outside Hield. Here's Duarte. Hield up top. 6 to shoot. Turner, a screen on Harden. McConnell passes to Hield. That one's good. On the assist from McConnell. Indiana switching things up recently, going forward in a new direction.
You know, BA, change can be a good thing. Sometimes organizations can get comfortable winning 42, 44 games, losing in the first round. But the Pacers clearly want more. And you know what? I respect that.
Now here's McConnell. 14 points his last outing. The shot by Duarte, no good. Outside Thibault. Pass to Harden. And he parries his first look.
James Harden, one of the best individual offensive players the game has ever seen. If he gets his feet in the painted area, it is always dangerous for the defense.
Now here's Turner. And here's Hield. Back to Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
Well, this is where Miles Turner excels. Set the screen, roll to the basket, make sure your hands are up and ready to receive.
Harden, pass to Harris. Over Smith. Harris' shot is good.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really give the defense just another thing to worry about.
They're basically saying you're going to have to guard us at every point on the floor tonight if you're going to have any chance.
Hield. Offensive rebound. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
And this is something this guy takes pride in, capitalizing on second chance opportunities.
Free throw, no good. Well, granted, it's still early in the season, but when you're on a team, do you have a good sense of where you stand in the league at this point?
Well, it's hard to say. The year is just getting started. You just never know about injuries, trades, chemistry, how it all comes together. So I think most players aren't too concerned with the standings just yet.
Now here's Heel. Turner, a screen on Harden. McConnell passes to Turner. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And it's blocked by Embiid.
We see it time and time again. Embiid relishes his role as an intimidator.
Thibault, that's good.
Ooh, he has a lot of tools in the toolkit. That right there was just one of them.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
And I love the way he played downhill on that drive. Love the attack mentality in a close game.
It's Hield with the drive. Out to the wing. Smith outside. McConnell outside. Indiana again missing. The 76ers have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Here's Harris. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
In so many ways, Harris could beat you. He has the size and skill to score from all 3 levels.
Pass to Smith. McConnell against Harden. Turner, a screen on Harden. Lets it go from 11. Here's Duarte from the arc. The Pacers again can't hit.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Ivor passes to Embiid. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
He's so tough to stop. Even when you hit Embiid, he possesses the strength to muscle shots in.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
A fun-loving player on and off the court, Embiid continues to get better. One of the league's top big men and last season's scoring champion, Joel Embiid, the first center to lead the league in scoring since Big Shaq way back in the 2000 season.
Turner. And Embiid with the block. Harden with it. He played a great game against San Antonio. It's stolen by Hield. Pass to McConnell. Back to Hield. They need this. It's a three-pointer. Hield's got 6 points. And Joel Embiid, last season, the first center to average over 30 a game since Moses Malone did it back in 1982, Greg.
Oh, B.A., talk about historic company. Now, how about this? Also the first ever international player to lead the NBA in scoring, too. I mean, he won't be the last with the way things are.
Now here's McConnell. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Right wing. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Turner. Hield for 3. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Coming into this, having notched the win against San Antonio in their last game.
Yeah, what was really impressive was they stayed patient. The shot selection was excellent, and you see the result.
Well, typically, Greg, great decision-making leads to great shooting percentages. I thought that team played a very smart game.
Shoot 2.
No good on that one.
You know, in the past several seasons, there's been one constant with the 76ers. They're going to be among the best defensive teams in the league.
Zoe comes up empty, missing both. The Sixers' identity really does center around their defense.
It's so true, B.A., and they've done a great job playing to their strengths. contending team. Maximize your players' talents. Philly has done that as well as anybody.
Now here's Harden. Pass to Harris. Screen by Embiid.
And Turner with the block.
I tell you, you love the attitude of Miles Turner. No one is getting off these shots when he's nearby. No one.
It's great to see a fantastic block on replay once again.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
Just 3 to shoot. Here's Harden. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside. I'll tell you what, a lot can be said about the contract Harden took to stay in Philly. He took less than what he commanded to help the team sign depth and rotation players. A very big gesture from Harden, showing just how much he wants to win in Philly.
Find the lanes. Find the lanes. One shot.
That's good from Harden. And Harden, former league MVP, 3-time scoring champ. Grant, the only thing he's missing is a title.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, it would only help cement his legacy. For years, he carried his team only to run out of gas in the playoffs. But postseason success counts for a lot when it's all said and done.
Here's Duarte. 11 points for him last game against Detroit. From deep three-point range. That shot is off. Now the 76ers take it the other way.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
And they pick up 2. Harden's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Here's Duarte, defended by Harden. Hield for 3. Hits the trifecta. Hield's got 9.
Wow, how about the start to this game? Taking excellent shots, capitalizing on everything the defense is giving him. This is great stuff.
Now here's Thibault. Harris outside. Now Embiid. Back to Harris. Embiid, a screen on Smith. Play clock. The Sixers need to pull it up here. And there's Embiid. That one's good. And the assist by Harris. Embiid's got his 2nd bucket of the night. Indiana trailing here. Here's Duarte. But no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Turner, a screen on Maxey. Heel to the ball. Picked up by Embiid. And it's blocked by Embiid. Harris outside. Here's Maxey. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. And it's an 8-point 76ers lead.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. And that's why they continue to get attacked.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
the 76ers will have a different look here. Tucker's checked in for Harris. Niang comes in for Thibault. Melton, he's checked in for Maxey. And Milton subbed in for Harden. Batase's checked in for Indiana. Jackson comes in for Smith. Pass to Duarte. Now here's Hield. This one for three. He connects. And now he's 4 for 6 in today's game.
Can't blame the deficit on him. He's been scoring at will this period.
Here's Milton. It's tipped.
And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
Here's Duarte. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Launches a three. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. To the middle. Tucker, pass to Milton. Screen by Embiid. Milton, no good. Indiana shooting 43% in the first quarter. Pass to Hield. A three. Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. To the wing, right side. And Embiid throws it down.
It's all about getting ideal positioning. Once Embiid gets it, the D is toast.
Here's Duarte. Outside Hield. Back to Duarte. Nice pass. Nice catch. And a resounding dunk.
And a solid pick to free him up for the dunk.
Boy, the timing there couldn't be any better.
And the execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Now here's Milton. And in that win against the Spurs, he's another guy who played really well. This is again now 0 for 3.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Back to Hield. From deep. It's hauled in by the Sixers. We've got 1:55 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Embiid. And that one's long.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Here's Duarte. From deep three-point range. And Milton pulls it down.
The green light they gave him early should probably turn red. He needs to get others involved.
1:21 left in the first quarter. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Embiid. Missed it. 3 for 6 now. Outside Hield. Pass to Duarte. Batase with a screen. That one off the back iron and out.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
Here's Niang. Jacks up a three. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Gotta work harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Here's Duarte. Jackson with a screen on Milton. Inside. And the dunk by Jackson.
BA, forget about attempting the long-range three to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Milton after the basket by Indiana. To the paint. Here's Embiid. Lays it up and banks it in. Embiid's got 10 points.
I like watching Embiid attack on the inside, using his size and soft touch to capitalize.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. The Sixers on top, up by 8. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. Thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Sixers, what do you guys think?
Well, they came out with a physical presence and made rebounding a priority.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
The Sixers leading. Well, whenever you bring up the 76ers, you instantly think of Joel Embiid.
Oh, no question. He's the face of this franchise. Embiid is as good as anyone in the league. Off the floor, Joel is willing to take the blame when things don't go right. That's who you want as a leader.
They've got Montrezl Harrell. Furkan Korkmaz is out there with P.J. Tucker. Then it's James Harden. And it's Maxey in at the 2. That's the group for Philadelphia to kick off the second quarter. Pass to McConnell. Down low. Here's Jackson. That one's good. On the assist from McConnell. McConnell's got his third assist of the night.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
The pass to Maxey. Tucker with a screen on heel. Maxey with it. Jackson in his pocket. Oh, and Jackson with the block. And it's Harrell with a rebound. Philadelphia's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Now here's Maxey. He's coming off a 10-point game against San Antonio. Outside Harden. Knocks it down from distance. Harden's got 10 points in the game.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, BA. Well, Joel Embiid drawing comparisons to some legendary big men. He said, quote, I want to be mentioned as one of the greats. That's my goal. And obviously being a Hall of Famer. But you've got to take step by step, one day at a time. It's going to take a lot of work, and I'm willing to put it in, guys.
He's well on his way, Allie. Thanks. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Pass to Maxey. Nice. That's his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. They just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Tice sets a screen. Hield from outside. And he gets it back. And once again, off the mark by Indiana. Philadelphia's gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Outside Maxey. The shot. And it's Harden. That time on the assist from Maxey. 12 points for him.
Well, at this point, James Harden has put his imprint all over this basketball game. The defense better find a way to figure him out soon.
Now a timeout called by Indiana. Philadelphia. Thibault comes in for Maxey. And the Pacers also making a change. Turner, he's checked in for Jackson. To the inside. An easy two on the layup. And nowadays, switchable defenders are in demand. But we see smaller guards like Chris Paul, Lowry, Fred VanVleet. Doris, these are very capable defenders.
They are, BA. They also happen to be very prideful competitors. So undersized guards take offense when you try to post them up. And the players you just mentioned, IQ, toughness, and heart, they all enter the equation.
McConnell against Harden. McConnell outside. Ooh, stolen by Harden. Here's Korkmaz, guarded by Hield. Up top, Harden. A shot from the high post. The shot no good. And Indiana will come the other way. Defeated by Detroit in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Well, you know when your percentage from the field is in the low 30s, that means the game is not going your way.
Yeah, rough outing for their offense. We saw a spark here and there, but their main scorers just couldn't stay hot.
And the basket by Hield.
Daniel Tice is unselfish by nature, puts the pass on time and on target.
The 76ers have gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. Here's Korkmaz. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's Harden. No one on him. Makes an easy one. And the 76ers lead by 13.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
McConnell outside. Hield, the screen on Harden. Out to Hield. The 3 is up. That one's good. On the assist from McConnell. McConnell's got 5 assists in the game. Outside Harden. Pass to Harris. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Harris has got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Inside. Post going by Turner. McConnell against Harden. McConnell outside. Outside Hield. Five to shoot. Knocked loose. And here comes the break. Here's Harden. McConnell with it. Harden picks him up. Hield against Thibault. Pass to McConnell. Clock at 4. Shot from 12. Oh, denied by Harrell.
Montrezl Harrell, such a sharp defensive player, reads the opponent and sends it back.
Thibault with it. He's marked by McConnell. McConnell against Thibault. And the foul called on Buddy Hield. That's foul number 2 for him.
Well, that's 2 fouls on him early. He'll have to be careful not to pick up another one.
And the 76ers making a change here. Melton's checked in. Smith, he's checked in for Indiana. Duarte comes in for Hield. Melton passes to Thibault. Back to Korkmaz. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Melton. Shoots over McConnell. That one's wide left. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Here's Duarte. Melton covers. McConnell passes to Smith. That one's good. On the assist from McConnell. McConnell's got 6 assists now in the game.
Guys, you think about the Indiana Pacers, a team that has had several coaching changes of late, and obviously that kind of inconsistency has played a part in their recent struggles.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
Pass to Duarte. The three. Rebound by the 76ers. Harris has got 4 rebounds now. Well, the Pacers hired Rick Carlisle as their coach for the second time, by the way, in the summer of 2021.
That's exactly right, B.A. Remember, Coach Carlisle was quite successful here between 2003 and 2007. Then he moved on to be the head coach of the Dallas Mavericks for 13 years. Obviously a championship coach that 1 year with Dirk Nowitzki. I think the Pacers optimistic Coach Carlisle can help speed up this rebuild.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Turner, a screen on Melton. McConnell passes to Turner. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Here's Thibault, and he'll call a foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Shoot 2.
First free throw is good. After making the playoffs 5 years straight, the Pacers have struggled to get back to the postseason.
You know, B.A., they're trying to go through a rebuild right now, and that's going to take some time. But the front office and coaching staff appear comfortable with this direction, knowing it might be a while before they make the playoffs again.
Bataze's checked in for Indiana. Hits both from the stripe. We've seen fans removed for inappropriate comments to players. Doris, where do you draw the line between heckling and being inappropriate?
I think one way I look at this, Brian, is if I were face-to-face with somebody, what would I be comfortable saying? I think we should always err on the side of caution. It's okay to heckle and have some fun and sort of give your team support. But I think if we ultimately keep respect foremost in our minds, we'll be okay.
And the first one at the line is good. So McConnell nails them both. Here's Milton. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Pass to Embiid. And here's Thibault. Here's Niang. Here's Embiid. Solid shot from a distance of about 14 feet. And the 76ers lead by 18. McConnell outside. Smith with a screen on Milton. McConnell passes to Smith. Here's Taylor. Shot clock at 5. McConnell right side over Milton. McConnell's shot is off.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Melton finds Milton. Now Embiid. Fade away. Can't get it to fall. That miss makes him 5 for 9. Milton against McConnell. Bataze with a screen. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
does a great job of drawing contact and getting himself to the line, something he didn't do in the first period.
And some changes here for the 76ers. Tucker's checked in for Joel Embiid, and it's Tyrese Maxey in for Thibault. And the Pacers also making a change. Jackson, he's checked in for Taylor. So he makes one of two, and the second one misses.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
To the left wing. Maxey against Smith. Pass to Niang. And here's another one for the Sixers.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Indiana's gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Connell against Melton. Here's Duarte. Fires from deep. Some solid defense from Maxey.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
Here's Niang. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin of the game. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Melton against McConnell. And it's the 2K leaderboard. Team leaders in blocks last season. Fourth spot held by the Pacers.
Well, talk about rim protection. Last season, they were controlling the paint, rejecting shots at will.
2 shots.
Falls for McConnell. He does not get the second one. Pass to Duarte. 5 on the clock. Jackson with a screen on Melton. Down low. Fast break, Philadelphia. Here's Maxey. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul. And the improvement of Tyrese Maxey's three-point shot from his first season to second year, just unprecedented. He improved by over 12% with a huge increase in attempts as well.
First one falls.
0 wasted trips. They're doing their job at the line.
Both good from the line that time. There's 49 seconds left to play in the half. McConnell against Maxey. Here's Duarte. No good on the triple.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Tucker. The Sixers with another miss. Indiana's gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Here's Duarte. And they get it back. Smith passes to Jackson. Here's Duarte. Maxey covering. Jackson outside. Pass to Duarte. Yes! And a nice assist from Jackson. Duarte's got his second basket on the night. 1 second left. No good on the shot. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers looking in total control with this 17-point advantage as the buzzer sounds. Defense is setting the tone. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Joel, some fireworks early. What's going to be critical to keeping it rolling?
Just keep moving the ball, just stops, and I think the kids just moving the ball, playing together, and we've been doing that, and we got some hot guys, and we got to keep moving them.
Ball movement is key, guys.
Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
Hello, everybody. Maybe a bit of a surprise in this one, but what a fantastic first half we witnessed for the Philadelphia 76ers.
It's obvious crashing the boards was a point of emphasis. They're rebounding by committee, and their dominance in that category is a key reason for this lead.
Their opponent needs to find some Windex because they need to start cleaning the glass.
Ooh, Ernie, I see how you did that.
Changing things up now, let's take a glance at the upcoming schedule.
And for that matchup with the Raptors, man, I think it's fair to expect that this will be a close one, man. The talent level on each side is pretty similar. I wouldn't be surprised if this came down to a buzzer beater.
Should be competitive, but we'll see. And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Boy, Buddy Hield displaying all his skills today.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
And the Pacers looking at who they've got. They've got T.J. McConnell. Jalen Smith is out there with Chris Duarte. And it's Buddy Hield. And it's Turner in at the 5. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Brian, Sixers head coach Doc Rivers had been named Doc back in college for wearing a t-shirt with Julius Erving. In the NBA, he said, quote, "The first game I started was against the Sixers. I went over and said, Dr. J, how are you?" And he said, "Doc, how are you?" I said, no, I'm Glenn." But he said, "No, you're Doc." And that made me feel like a million bucks.
All right, thanks, Allie.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Woo! BA, that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. It's deflected. McConnell outside.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. 2 shots.
falls for him. And so McConnell nails them both. The 76ers have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Embiid, a screen on McConnell. Harden, pass to Thibault. Now Embiid, Turner covers. Shoots a fadeaway. Embiid, good. Embiid's got 14 points.
Part of what makes Embiid an MVP-level talent, the spacing he gives your offense, a center with a very good jump shot.
Pass to Hield. Smith with a screen on Maxey. And here's Smith, pounded by Harris. And the shot goes down. Give him 8 points now.
This guy has made giant strides in his playmaking. Nice setup by Buddy Hield right there.
Harden, pass to Thibault. Turner against Embiid. Ooh, he's now 7 for 12.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Outside Hield. Lets the three fly. Yes. And it's McConnell with the assist that time. McConnell's got 8 assists here tonight. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. And here is Maxey. Give him 8 points now. And he's going for the line. And hit Embiid with the dunk.
Leaping up to hammer down the alley-oop. Embiid's impressive court awareness on full display there.
McConnell passes to Hield. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Pass to Harden. Harris outside. Outside Thibault. Puts up a three. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Hield to the ball. Give him 20. Up top Smith. Now here's McConnell. Defended by Harden. Hield against Maxey. And into the wing. 4 on the clock. Turner, no good. The 76ers have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Embiid, a screen on McConnell. From downtown. Harden misses. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Pass to Turner. Here's Duarte. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Well, yet another selfless play from Miles Turner. Pretty pass to his teammate.
Now Maxey. Give him 8 points now. Here's Embiid. Basket counts. Embiid's got 20.
He's pouring it on at a nice clip, and the rest of the team is stepping up as well.
Pass to Hield. Smith with a screen on Maxey. Hield from outside. 8 makes out of 15 shots. He's got it going.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Harris with it, out to the right wing. Maxey finds Embiid. Second chance shot, and that's 2 points on the layup. Embiid's got 10 points in the quarter.
We all know rebounding is about effort. Embiid is showing lots of it. I love how he's unwilling to give up on the play.
And the Pacers call time here. And the 76ers with some changes. Montrezl Harrell comes in for Thibault, and Korkmaz is subbed in for Maxey. Tice is checked in for Indiana. Taylor comes in for McConnell. Duarte. Over Harden. And too long on the shot. Philadelphia's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Here's Korkmaz. Here's Harrell. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Harrell's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Yeah, just late help on the defensive side. I mean, just another breakdown for them.
And I'll tell you, you look up at the scoreboard, that's correct. They have a big lead for a reason.
Back to Turner. To the right side. Pass to Taylor. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Duarte. Off target from outside.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
The floater. No good. So Indiana will take it the other way. Hey, every team wants a guy who can block shots, and they certainly want a guy who can hit threes. Miles Turner does both, Brent.
Yes, he does, B.A. Miles has led the league in blocks multiple times. He also shot it well from the three-point range. He's just a unique skill set. It's really hard to find guys like Turner.
Pass to Harris. To the paint. Here's Embiid. And a nice finish on the layup. Embiid's got 24 points. Let's look at the energy stats. How the hustle game has been going for the 76ers.
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
Something else that they've had working for them is attacking the offensive glass. Boy, taking advantage and creating second chance points. Impressive.
Harden finds Harrell. And Harrell throws it down.
So many of Montrezl Harrell's buckets come right at the cup. He is so powerful.
Indiana's gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Here's Duarte, defended by Harden. Outside heel. Shot to end the cold streak. You can't get it to go. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Raptors at Scotiabank Arena in Toronto. They're kicking off a 4-game road trip.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. Will have a different look here. Tucker's checked in for Embiid. Niang comes in for Tobias Harris. Melton, he's checked in for Korkmaz. And Milton subbed in for Harden. Batase's checked in for Indiana. Jackson comes in for Taylor. Here's Duarte. He's got 7. Pass to Batase, and here's Hield. Tice, right side. Here's Batase. Harrell defending. Tice outside. 4 on the clock. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tice. All right, now that we have a break, let's take a look at which teams capitalized from the line last season. The 76ers, number 1.
Well, last year, they were tremendous at the line. A very fundamentally sound team shooting-wise.
Philadelphia's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Pass to Harrell. The kick out to Milton. Back to Harrell. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Duarte. Harrell defending. Tice passes to Hield. Will it go? Out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball. McConnell, he's checked in for Indiana.
Substitution for the Pacers. TJ McConnell.
How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambled.
And another miss by Philadelphia. Indiana shooting at about 34% here in this game. Here's Duarte. Hey, Tucker with the defensive effort.
The way he's struggling this quarter, he's only adding to their troubles. They need his offense to come around. Rare turnover for them tonight. They've protected the ball, and they're trying to protect this lead.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Melton against Hield. Pass to Duarte. Takes the 3. And it's Harrell with a rebound. Harrell's got rebound number 8 now. The kick out to Milton. Harrell, screen on Hield. Here's Niang. Now Tucker. Melton outside. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over McConnell. Melton misses. And for the Pacers, they're shooting about 31% here in quarter number 3. McConnell against Melton. Pass to Hield. And such a nice move to make that bucket possible. Hield's got 25 points in the game.
Well, Buddy Hield on point from the mid-range. Don't give this guy any breathing room.
Here's Niang. From about 16. Duarte grabs the board. Duarte's got his 4th rebound in this one. McConnell outside. Outside Hield. There's a minute 34 left in the third quarter. It's tipped. And that'll be Indiana's ball as it goes out of bounds. Pacers able to keep the possession.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Harris is checked in for Philadelphia. Tyrese Maxey comes in for Milton. And the Pacers also making a change. Smith's checked in. McConnell against Maxey. McConnell's shot is off. Now Philadelphia with it. They've outscored them 10-2 during this run. Tucker finds Melton. Now here's Harris. A minute 6 left in the third quarter. Pass to Maxey. Harris with it. No one near him. Drained it for 2 points. Harris
get you an assist.
McConnell with it. Maxey covering. Latase with a screen. Puts it up from 12 and misses it off the right side of the ring.
He's so frustrated. Hasn't had a make all game. It's making it very difficult for them to find any success.
Harris' shot is good.
Showing off the dribble moves. Able to create for himself. I love it.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
Yeah, that's a little icing on the cake right there. Putting on a show while they enjoy a big second half lead.
McConnell passes to Hield. We've got 22 seconds left in the third. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Harrell's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him.
Substitution on the court.
Now Philadelphia with it. They're on an 18-7 run. Melton finds Thibault. Harris outside. Shoots over Jackson. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. Joel Embiid, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Philadelphia 76ers. He's been lighting it up tonight. 24 points and more NBA action on 2K Sports. Coming your way right after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket. He knew what to do with it once it was there.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And for Indiana, they're shooting 32% for this game, not what they're hoping for. We've got Matisse Thybulle. Furkan Korkmaz is out there with Tyrese Maxey. Then it's Daniel House, and it's Reed in at the 5. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Left side Maxey, pass to Thybulle. Outside Maxey, fires it, and it's off the back of the rim, no good. Here's Mathurin. And for players, greatness can be defined so many ways, but giving back has to be a component of that, wouldn't you say, Grant?
Well, to whom much is given, much is expected. In BA, I agree 100%. Players today understand the impact that they can have on others. I love that about the league, the players, the coaches, everyone involved, using this gift to make a change and a positive impact throughout the world.
Here's House. From outside, off the mark. Pass to Nembhard. Here's Nesmith. Here's Turner. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy.
You can see how comfortable Miles Turner is on the interior. He knows he has the size and length to dominate.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. The Pacers have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Here's Nembhard. Maxey covering. Pass to Turner. Here's Mathurin. Driving inside. Oh, the teardrop falls in.
Yeah, this is Mathurin at his best. Driving hard to the cup and finishing in style.
And the 76ers call time here. Johnson, our New Balance Player of the Game. Joel Embiid.
Defensively, they were not prepared for his inside game. They were not able to deny him the ball, and once he got it, he was so quick and able to get to work. Just a masterful performance in the paint tonight.
Hey, these fans love him so much, and when he gets it going, they respond. The crowd's energy fueled his performance. Philadelphia's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Harden, the pass to Thibault. Embiid against Turner. Yep, count it. Embiid's got 14 points now in the second half.
You know Embiid loves to produce like this, and you can tell it's firing up the team as well.
Fourth quarter play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Deal for three. Joel Embiid with the board.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
To the middle. Oh, stolen by Turner. McConnell goes in. Heel. That one's good. On the assist from McConnell. McConnell's got assist number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. The 76ers have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Hield against Maxey. Pacers with a rebound. McConnell's got 4 rebounds in the game.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
Hield passes to McConnell. Tice, a screen on Harden. Here's McConnell. Pass to Turner. Now McConnell. Checked by Tucker. Clock is at 3. Lets it go from the wing. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Maxey passes to Harden. Thibault with it. Now Maxey from behind the arc. Sends it home from three-point land.
And you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
And Embiid with the block. Harden against McConnell. Now here's Harden. Outside Maxey. Fires the 3. Duarte grabs the board. Well, Grant, this is the business you and I are in. NBA has a couple of years with existing TV partners. How much are we going to see things change with the next deal, you think?
Oh, BA, this is interesting as this continues to evolve. I think as people's viewing habits have changed in the last 10 to 15 years, I think live sports and the NBA game is still something fans love to see in real time. I think also the fact that we can also attract a larger audience is exciting. I don't know how it'll all play out, but I know it'll be fun to follow and watch as we go.
Pass to Embiid. Oh, stolen by Turner. Maxey against Hield. Up top, McConnell. Here's Duarte. And here's Tice. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Well, Daniel Tice has great understanding of how to play in pick and roll. That's their bread and butter.
Harden against McConnell. Here's Thibault. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's on Daniel Tice.
At the line for your Sixers, Matisse Thybulle. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. one falls, so he hits both of them. Well, some have said the NBA's next media deal could see franchises' values double. As the league owner, Grant, are you good with that?
I think I could get comfortable with that idea. I just think it speaks to the product. It speaks to how we present and package the game. There's so much excitement right now. It's a lot of fun to be a part of.
It's one of the best investments in sports, the NBA. No question. The Sixers again can't hit.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Pass to Hield. And here's Turner. The ball's knocked loose. Clock at 6. Here's McConnell. That shot missing. Embiid with the nice defensive effort. Inside. Here's Thibault. Tice grabs the miss. Tice has got his 5th rebound in this one. McConnell outside. Pass to Duarte. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Bible passes to Harden. Now Tucker. Embiid inside. He's against Tice. And it's Bible missing. For Indiana, they've gone just 6 of 14 in this final quarter. Hield against Thibault. Hield passes to McConnell. Here's Duarte. Harlan, screen on Maxey. Here's Duarte. And they forced a shot clock violation. Great D. And Grant, as NBA players start to have more of a platform, we still hear those who say, shut up and dribble. What are your thoughts about this?
I think it's silly and it's unfortunate. And if you don't like it, then change the channel. But players today, matter of fact, everybody today has a voice through their social media channels. And it just so happens that NBA players have large platforms that reach people all over the world.
Don't expect the players to be anything other than themselves. McConnell with it. Outside Hield. A shot to stop the drought. That one's good. On the assist from McConnell. Hield's got 5 points now this quarter.
He got loose from downtown in the first half. Now has 3 here in the second. Unstoppable.
Maxey passes to Embiid. Over Turner. And Turner with the block. And they're able to recover. Screen by Embiid. Three-pointer. Harden doesn't go for him. And Indiana will come the other way. Now Hield. Pass to McConnell. Back to Hield. Takes a 3. Philadelphia grabs the miss. Harden's got his 5th rebound in this one. Shoots over McConnell. Nice shot by Harden.
Yeah, this is where James Harden's 3-level scoring comes into play. You want to take away the rim and the 3? No problem. He goes right to the mid-range.
McConnell passes to Turner. And the play-in tournament has been a success, but some debate about whether the stats should count towards postseason stats. Grant, it kind of falls in the abyss. How do you think we should reconcile?
Well, BA, first of all, it is the postseason. It's exciting. Everyone's watching. So much is on the line. This is high-pressure elimination games. And yes, there have been some great performances that we've seen in the play-in tournament thus far. So I think these stats should be included in postseason numbers for players. And just using the size advantage he has, I mean, he can easily see over the defense.
And he has got such a good touch from that medium range area. It's an option they can always go to.
Duarte. Good work defensively by Thibault. They are blowing this one open.
Maybe the only question is how big will this lead grow?
Duarte grabs the board. Duarte's got his 6th rebound on the night. A minute 37 left in the fourth quarter. Harden against McConnell. Hield for 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the 76ers.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And they'll chalk this up as their 3rd win of the year.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with the win in the first game.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Joel Embiid.
Boy, his defense is what stood out to me. There was a no-fly zone around this guy all night. He contested every shot in his area and sent a few back.
That's his 3rd personal foul. 2nd team foul. At the line for your Sixers, Matisse Thybulle. Taking 2 shots.
2 shots. Last on the first.
And he drops it first. And a new group getting ready for the Sixers. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Embiid. Niang comes in for Tucker. Korkmaz is checked in for Maxey. And Milton subbed in for James Harden. Jackson, he's checked in for Indiana. Taylor comes in for Duarte. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Now the Pacers with it. McConnell outside. Looking to win the drought. Hield drives in. Banked it in off the glass. Hield's got 32 points in the game.
Well, the ability to stay nimble on the dribble drive. Buddy Hield making a nice adjustment there.
Pass to Niang. Fires the 3. Taylor with a rebound. Here's McConnell. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
All right, let's go courtside to Allie LaForce with our player of the game. Allie, it's all yours.
Joel, in the past, you've certainly had your critics, and you have not run from them. What are you looking to prove out there?
Just game dominance, so I want every time people hear my name, I want them to know that I'm a dominant player.
Well, you do have the ability to dominate every single night. Good luck moving forward.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.